So I'm here with Adam Anderson, the driver of Gravedigger. So my questions for you are, it's been a couple of years since last time I interviewed you. So the first thing I want to ask was about last year, representing Gravedigger, the legend, for the first time in many years. What was it like representing that identity once again?
Honestly, I feel like it put a little pep in my step again. And it kind of like, I didn't realize there was so many people still behind me that still wanted that wanted to feel that same feeling of that retro, the vintage feeling. And I felt like I've been bringing it to the track again too. And it's kind of been with me for the rest of the year. Behind this chassis, I wasn't exactly happy with this chassis to begin with. And it's not the same, but at the same time, I'm getting used to it. I'm dealing with it. And to bring something that legendary back, and it was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
And talking about for this season, how has the 2026 season been for you so far?
Dude, it's been reckless, wild, chaotic, and but I'll take it, and I've lost a lot of points where maybe I could have done a lot better with that, and maybe I could have won a series again if I would have straightened my act up a little bit. But man, I've loved being reckless out there.
And for my final question, well, not really a question, just a statement I have to say for everyone watching. Of course, 9 years ago was the first time I ever done this, and you were my first interview I ever did when I was 13. So 9 years later, I'm still doing it. And,
that's awesome, dude. 9 years later, and your 70th show.
Yeah,
I know 70th show. And I was your first interview?
Yeah.
I'll take
Foxborough
that,
2017.
That's awesome. The first one. That's awesome, buddy. Well, thank you guys for coming back.
All right. Thank you so much. Adam Anderson. So I'm here with Matt Pagliarulo, the driver at Jester. So my questions for you are, this season, Team Tomfoolery Motorsports got some hardware this year for All-Star Monster Truck.
Oh, yeah.
The Monster Master, your son Nick got the championship.
Yep.
What does it feel as a father and a teammate for him to grab that championship this year?
Couldn't be happier. Nick started off the season where he was the points leader and ended up keeping it the entire year. There was a week, right towards the end, where Brooke actually had to give up her transfer case because Nick was having some issues. So she kind of gave that up so he could keep in the points race, and to have the whole team come together on All-Star and then be able to, put that trophy in the trailer at the end of that All-Star event was pretty amazing.
And speaking of Brooke, I was going to ask, how does it feel as a father to have three of your kids now driving their own identities?
We're blessed. I'll be honest with you, blessed. I mean, one of these days we'll see if we can all, we have a couple shows this year where all four of us are on the track, but super blessed for the opportunity that, that God's given us to be able to compete and do this as a family. So we're pretty excited.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Matt
guys.
Pagliarulo. So I'm here with Mike Pagliarulo, the driver Excalibur. So my questions for you are, this 2026 season, you've got a couple of wins. You got that overall event championship as well this year. What has it meant to you to get that overall event championship?
Oh, it's amazing. They always say the next year after your rookie year is going to be a little rough. So, and we're actually pushing through it and doing really well. We got two skills, 2 overalls, and 3 freestyles, and we just keep pushing along. We're going to try and get more. We got 2 more events left, and we're just going to have some fun.
And I asked your dad this, but during the All-Star this year, your brother managed to get that championship. As a brother and a teammate, what did it meant to you for him to grab that?
Oh, it's amazing. That's exactly what he needed. A big old trophy. I mean, he stayed in first place the entire tour. And I'm just so grateful that he got it. And, he deserves it. He's been doing this so long. And to go out there and kick some butt more, and it's cool.
All right. Thank you so much. Mike Pagliarulo. So I'm here with Chris Kohler, the driver of Mayhem. So my questions for you are, you're currently tied for third right now in the point series. What would it mean for you to finish top 3 in a stadium series?
It would mean the world. This has already been a monumental season for me and the team. So to finish 5th place would be awesome. Finish 4th place would be awesome. But right now I'm tied with Adam for 3rd. So if I can beat Adam in the next 2 weeks, it would be. I don't know if I can ever top that. I guess next year I get 2nd. But yeah, if I can get 3rd place, that would mean the world to me.
You've gotten a racing win, a skills win, 3 freestyle wins. I would say that is a great year. And what did it mean for you to go back into the main field at the World Finals this year?
Yeah, I think I belonged in it the last 2 years. So to get in it this year, I think my goal was to become undeniable, and I think I've done that this year. So I can't see how they'd leave me out this time, but we'll see.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, buddy, thank you.
So I'm here with Jim Kohler, the driver of Avenger. So my questions for you are, this year, Team Screen has gotten many wins for as a team. Kevin Grunt got his first overall event championship this year. How has Team Screen been so far this year, in your opinion?
It's been awesome. The team is great. We're top of our game. Everybody's doing great. I haven't secured a win, but my racing's been awesome. We've got some huge air. We've done a lot of cool stuff. The year's not over yet. There's still chances. Today I'm feeling really good. The track looks really good. it's going to be awesome, man. And Team Screen's been rocking it, and we're going to keep rocking it.
And today you're representing the Nitro Avengers for Philadelphia today.
Yeah, have good luck with the Nitro body. It works good for me.
I saw it last year, so it's my second time seeing it. What does the Nitro body mean to you?
It means it's the best looking body I had to come here to Philly. So, that I wanted to look good for the Philly fans, so that's why we brought it.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, man, take care.
So I'm here with Camden Murphy, the driver of Classroom Crusher. So my questions for you are, this 2026 season, you're currently second in points. Tristan could clinch it today, but what would it mean for you if you somehow managed to grab that championship?
Man, I mean everything, right? I've been doing this just pretty much about 10 years, and it's kind of evaded me. Championships, whether it's world championship or a series championship, it's always evaded me. But my main goal, no matter what, is to go out, make sure the fans have a good time. I'm having fun. That's all that really matters.
And for my last question for today, this is my first time in Philly, my 70th show here. I don't know how many times, thank you. I don't know how many times you've been in Philly, but what is this area like, and how do you?
Oh man, it's awesome. I mean, my sister lives here, so it's super cool to see my sister and my brother-in-law to come out and see me drive. It doesn't. My family isn't able to come out to a lot of my events, so Philly's kind of got a little special place in my heart. But on top of that, I swept the last time I was here. I won everything, so it definitely is a special place in my heart in that way too. So hopefully to keep that momentum going, because it's what we need right now.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Camden Murphy. So I'm here with Kevin Crocker, the driver of Megalodon. So my questions for you are, your 2026 season has been pretty solid so far. You got your first ever stadium career overall event championship. So what was it like grabbing that overall?
I'm not a points chaser by any means. I knew that I had won freestyle, obviously, even though I went out like second, I believe. So I didn't even know that I won the overall until they actually handed me the trophy. Then I'm thinking in my head, oh crap, now I got to come up with a speech for that as well. So I don't look at the points. I never paid any attention to the points. So I didn't even know I was even in contention to actually win that. But now that I have, it was actually pretty cool. That wasn't one of the goals that I had set out for the year, but I'm glad it happened.
And speaking of the freestyle and the overall, you also got that race and win also at the beginning of the season. What have it meant to get that race and win, especially against this field?
That's what's crazy. I'm usually, as a driver, I'm known for racing. That's what I do for a living, is off-road racing. And when I hopped into this truck, because Corey stepped out of it, me and this truck never melded at all last year. I had a tough time with it, trying to get it to do what I wanted. Had some mechanical issues, but honestly, it was more me than it was the truck, just learning how a Team Screen truck drives. But this year, I've changed the entire setup and changed the entire package on it to get it more how I like it. And I think it's a lot better and having a lot more fun with it. And it drives more to my style. It's a little rougher on the truck, so my damage is a little bit higher, but it fits how I drive better.
All right, thank you so much. Kevin Crocker, everyone. So I'm here with Cynthia Gauthier, the driver of Lucas Stabilizer. So my questions for you are, you've been driving for a long time now, and being a Canadian as well. What is it like representing Monster Jam for as long as you have?
It's been amazing, especially inspiring all the girls and show that we can do it too. And now being a mom, I have my daughter with me. I think it's pretty cool to show that moms can do it too. And I feel like it's been amazing, roller coaster over the year. And I'm not done showing what I can do. I feel like every year we're just pushing the limit.
See, my dog is also named Ava. So
no way!
Yeah, and so
I love it.
And my last question, I was going to talk about the 2026 season.
Yep.
Overall, how do you feel about this season so far?
I think pretty good. It's a new team we had this year. We did fight a couple issues like last weekend. The shocks were a big issue. But I think overall it was pretty good. We're fighting for that 6th position right now. Me, Mike, and Jamie are really tight in points. So it's not over. We got 2 events, so we're going to keep fighting.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
Cynthia
you.
Gauthier.
Chewing on this.
So I'm here with Colt Stevens, the driver of Thunder Roars. So my questions for you are, you've driven so many different trucks with Cletus, Zombie, stuff like that. Has there been a favorite identity you have driven throughout your years?
Man, favorite truck was C70, probably Doomsday FS1. But, I got 2 world championships in Thunder Roars. So I really like this body the most, this IP, just because I got wins in it. But I'll tell you, chassis-wise, C70, Doomsday FS1 chassis, don't get better than that. So we're getting close on this one, making some changes to make it better. It's taken a few years, but man, it's been crazy.
And for my final question, to wrap it up here, you're currently battling third between Adam and Chris. What would a top 3 finish feel like for you this season?
It would be awesome. It comes down to these next few events. So I think we're all pretty close. I haven't seen the points going into this one, but I think we're pretty close. I think it's doable to get to third. Got to have some luck on my side. Unfortunately, got to wish a little bit of bad luck on my friends, but we want that third place finish.
All right, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
So I'm here with Jamie Sullivan, the driver of Sparkle Smash. So I'm going to be here real quick with her. My question for you is, this is your first stadium tour. How was the experience like being on your first stadium tour this season?
It's definitely been fun. You know, I kind of at first was a little rough because the truck is new to me. The chassis is different. Of course, the shocks weren't landing right, but now we're having so much fun with it. You know, of course, Atlanta was a blast altogether. You know, it was such a fun, big track, and I got to get the chance to get that big air and crazy moments, but it's been so much fun.
All right, that's the last question I got for you. Thank you so much. Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. Thank you.
Of course.
So I'm here with Joe Foley, the driver of El Toro Loco. So my question for you are, this season you're back in the El Toro Loco brand. What is like represented it during the 25 years of El Toro Loco?
It's pretty sweet. I mean, I've had a pretty good year. I've broke a lot of stuff, which is normal, especially for me. But I mean, 25 years is sweet. Having a truck around for that long, it's not common. It's really not. A lot of people are in and out of the game within 5-10 years. Some trucks just fall flat on their face and don't really get up in the air at all. But Toro's been around. People are loving it. I mean, Big Party was busy. The show's going to be busy. It's awesome. I love running El Toro. I mean, it's no X, but it's a top runner truck. It's super popular. The people that love it are great. So I'm happy that I'm back in it.
And to wrap up for my last question, how is Avenger 2 feeling? The chassis inside.
It's tired, man. I don't want to get rid of it. I don't. You got to go yell at that guy over there, Jim. Yeah, he beat the crap out of that truck for 10 years before I got my hands on it. So I'm trying not to let it go. I think what we're going to end up doing is we're going to build a clone of Jim's truck. I'm going to take his truck, so I'll take Avenger 3, beat the crap out of it, and then if I can sucker him into cloning Avenger 2 one day, I'm going to do that because I want that truck to run forever.
All right, thank you so much. Joe Foley, El Toro Loco. I'm here with Tristan England, the driver of JCB Diggertron. So my one question for you, since we're kind of in a rush here, you're currently leading the points. What would it mean for you to go back-to-back stadium championships?
Man, it would mean a lot. I mean, especially this weekend, I brought my kid because he's a huge Eagles fan. He's wearing Jalen Hurts jersey everywhere right now, but I got him here. I got my wife here. So, I mean, to win today would just be icing on the cake. We already got the points kind of wrapped up, but that doesn't even matter. I just want to show out for the Philadelphia fans.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.